everyone, Live It Like Lisa here. Welcome to week 3 of my healthy habits videos. I do apologize that I didn't get this video up last week. You know how it is, life just gets in the way of YouTube sometimes. Yeah, I've just been quite busy with work and doing things on the weekends and things like that. So I didn't get a chance to film it last week as I should have done. But if you are following along and you're sort of relying on the next week updates as far as what habits I'm changing, and if there is a circumstance where I can't upload that video for any reason, all I'm doing is just continuing on with the habits that I've previously done each week and just make another week of practicing those habits. So for week 3 this week, I'm just looking down because I've got it written on my little notebook. The 3 habits that I'll be changing as far as my lifestyle goes is, my first habit will be to start eating those lunch meals that I thought about and come up with the previous week. Habit 2 is to include a walk on the weekend. So as well as doing a couple of walks in my lunch break at work, I want to start incorporating a bit of a longer walk on the weekend. At this stage, I just want to try and fit in one walk. Eventually, obviously, I'll want to try and be doing some sort of exercise every day. But just for this week, just include one walk. Maybe between half an hour and 1 hour walk. That's for me personally what I'm happy to do. And then my third habit is to do like a whitening treatment on my teeth once a week, or whatever the package says. So I've got like a whitening kit, and yeah, just to start sort of whitening my teeth and I don't know, getting them to look nice. I can't do much about how straight they are or how crooked they are. Well, not at this stage anyway. I would love to get braces or Invisalign or something like that to try and straighten them out, but I'm actually going to wait to see if my son needs braces first, because I have a feeling he may need braces. So I want to get him sorted out before I worry about myself. I mean, I've gone this long without it, so it won't really matter too much if I never get it done. Yeah, so just for me personally, my pamper habit this week will be to give my teeth a whitening treatment, or get some whitening strips and start whitening my teeth. And then prep for the coming week is to now start thinking about some sort of low carb dinners. So dinners that are easy and quick to prepare, because I mean, I don't get home too early, and the last thing I want to do is start preparing 3-course meals when I get home. So just some nice, quick and easy low carb meals, basically a serving of protein and some vegetables or salad. Come up with 5 meals for your weekday meals that you've sort of got the ingredients for. You've got it, you know, you've got a set day. Monday I'm going to be making this, Tuesday that. So prepare all that sort of stuff ready for the following week, when you will then start to incorporate those dinner meals into your work week. So as far as my low carb lunch meal ideas, I hadn't had a chance to film any footage of what I'm preparing for my lunch, but basically for me, because I've only got half an hour for lunch at work, and I want to try and fit in a half-hour walk during that period, it's not going to leave me any time to eat lunch. So the type of lunch meals I'm preparing for myself are sort of snacky type foods that I can just eat while I'm at my desk and still working, but are still low carb and filling and satisfying. So the type of things that I was thinking about having for my lunch, and this is just for me personally because this is what I enjoy, but kind of like a little antipasto snack box, so that might contain in there some pieces of salami or ham, olives, different cut up cheeses, a few nuts, you know, different things like that. So it's in like a little snack box. I can just have the snack box on my desk and just sort of pick at it while I'm at my desk working, so that then when my lunch break comes, I can just go out and do a full half-hour walk on my lunch break. Other ideas I had were to have some boiled eggs, boil up a dozen eggs or so at the beginning of the week, and then just have them sitting in the fridge so that they're ready to go. I mean, boiled eggs are a nice low carb protein snack that will fill you up. Cubed cheeses or them cheese stringers, things like that. that are just quick snack, because I'm not a big lunch person. Like, there'll be often days where I'll just have breakfast and then I don't actually eat lunch at all during the day, and then I'll just have something as soon as I get home. So I'm not a big, huge, like, oh, I need to have something substantial for lunch. So I'd be happy with sort of snack type food. So like pieces of ham, bacon chips. So get some bacon slices and grill them so that they're all crispy, and then break them up into a little container and just eat the bacon chips like they're crackers or chips sort of thing. Even like melted cheese chips. So you get like a little clump of grated cheese and then bake them in the oven until they're crispy and golden, and have those little cheese chips. Yeah, so basically the type of things that I'm like looking to include in my lunches are sort of snack, easy, quick, on the go type foods that you can just have there on hand and at your desk to pick at if you're hungry throughout the day. As far as week 2 goes, and also missing last week, I've just been quite busy. Look, I haven't been definitely nowhere near 100% with all of this. It's still all learning as you go, and me and my husband had a trip to Sydney yesterday, so yeah, there was definitely no low carb eating going on during that trip. So that's another like habit I'll need to fit into this sort of lifestyle, is to start looking at foods when we do go out and looking for the low carb alternatives, rather than just going, oh yeah, this is a free day, I'm just gonna pig out and eat whatever. Because yeah, well, we had cabramatta, which was a massive plate of rice with chili beef, and then we had Krispy Kreme donuts, and yeah, so none of those was low carb at all. It was probably pretty much the exact extreme opposite of low carb. So yeah, that will be another type of habit I can then start fitting into my lifestyle, is when you do go out, to try and look for the low carb alternatives rather than classing it as a big whole cheat day meal. So basically what we're working on this week is to eat low carb lunches, include an extra walk on the weekend, whether it be half an hour or an hour. And then for me, my pamper habit will be to do some whitening treatment on my teeth, and prep for next week is to start prepping some dinner meals. So that's basically week 3 in a nutshell. The one thing I do need to work on a lot more is drinking more water. I'm still not getting my full 3 liters of water in every day. So that I will be going back to week 1 habit and focusing on getting the extra water in my day. I've just been writing down each week the habits that I'm changing, so that then I can also refer back and go, oh, well, just to make sure I am continuing on with the habits, because I know 1 week of a different habit is not a long time for it to change permanently in your lifestyle. But having it written down, it just gives me a visual to say, hey, make sure I am drinking that water, make sure I am eating those low carb breakfasts, and now week 3, make sure I am eating those low carb lunches. So it just gives you a visual of all the things that you still should be continuing on doing. Well, that's basically it as far as this week goes. I hope you guys are still getting something out of this, and that your own personal journeys are going well. And yeah, hopefully by the end of week 4, start of week 5, start to see some results on the scales as well. So, you know, once all the little hidden extras are definitely out of my eating, and I am incorporating a bit more routine and a bit more regular exercise, that yeah, the scales will definitely start to show as well. Because I have had a sneaky go on the scales last week, and there's not really been any change in my weight as such. So I think maybe 200 grams less, but you know, that could have been give or take, extra water or not enough water, who knows. So yeah, as far as my weight goes, that hasn't really changed, and I wasn't expecting that to change, because like I said, I'm not 100% low carb yet, so the whole benefit of being low carb is not yet kicking in. Like, the exercise I'm doing at the moment is not as regular as it should be. So I'm pretty happy that, yeah, I haven't actually put on any weight, because yeah, God knows there has been quite a few big cheat meals going on throughout this period, but I'm just happy to start focusing on more healthier choices. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and continue to share your journey with me as well. It's really inspiring, and I love hearing how you guys are going as well. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank